GoPuff has expanded its 24/7 grocery delivery service in the UK while also promising to price match Aldi. According to internet retailing instant grocery delivery company GoPuff has launched a new 24/7 service for customers in Birmingham, Bristol, Cardiff, Leeds, Manchester, and Swansea, following a surge in demand for late night orders in these areas. The extended delivery service has been introduced in tandem with the platform's Aldi price match promise across these locations, with both launches aimed at providing more value and convenience to customers. Price matching over 50 products, customers will be able to purchase kitchen staples like pasta and rice to fresh fruits, vegetables, meat, and dairy at Aldi prices delivered to their door in minutes. Jeremy, I cannot believe I'm actually reading this. Is this sustainable? 24/7 late night delivery, speedy delivery, and matching the prices of Aldi's in-store products. I mean, I can barely talk. I'm in disbelief. But what do you think?
Yeah, it was hard to read that one with a straight face. I mean, honestly, I think my first question before getting to the headline is like, what is happening in these 5 places? There's a surge in late night demand for snacks. Like,
There
why
are
do people need ice cream
universities
at
right
4
here,
a.m.
right?
all of a sudden?
I think there's a lot of universities in some of, or at least universities in
Yeah.
these areas. That's
GoPuff's demo.
Yeah, right,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, there you go. Either way, I think there is no chance that this is sustainable. This feels
Okay.
like a
Whew.
splashy marketing play to me. First, just for perspective, we're talking about 50 items. That is what, 2 or 3% of Aldi's assortment. So relative to Aldi, that it's not a lot. And just to say it, they have no chance of competing with Aldi on price, because they are just structurally a different company. I mean, this is apples and oranges, right? Aldi is built top to bottom to deliver value, from their private label to their limited assortment and so on. GoPuff hand delivers every order and is built to compete on convenience. I should add, just looking at Aldi, I know they have a extremely aggressive history of competitive responses to price challenges. So I just don't think that this is a place that GoPuff would want to play for any period of time. All that to say, as I mentioned before, I think this is a splashy kind of marketing play. I know Gettier just left the UK market, so my guess is that this is a play to grab the attention of those customers while they still can, while they're in the habit of making these sorts of purchases. If not, between the 24/7 and the Aldi price matching, I think this is probably, if they're not doing that, this is a great way to light some money on fire. So I hope it's a marketing play.
So you feel the way that Chris felt about the first story, it sounds like, with Target. But I mean, I don't understand. You have a consumer who is willing, like, for convenience to pay more money. Like, they're still going to do it. They know they have to pay more. You're not going to mark up like it just, I don't understand how it pencils. Truett, where do you land on this one?
Well, it makes me think of one of my wife's favorite phrases that she shares with me, which is play stupid games, win stupid prizes. And so I think it's, kind of be careful what you are wish for here. And it's stated, I don't think they're going to win on price, and it's really about the service they provide. So I think just kind of staying focused on your value prop and core competencies and not straying too far from that, I think is typically the right strategy.
Oh, I like that. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Your wife sounds like a brilliant woman. Chris, close us out. I mean, what happens here?
The host gets kudos to the guest wife too, man. That's a smart play there.
I mean, it's a great sentiment. I think
I'm stealing that for sure.
Yeah, it's a great analogy too. Like GoPuff is the carny trying to sell us all a big stuffed elephant in a lot of ways. I mean, the point I would make on this, as I was thinking about it yesterday in preparation for today, is I was kind of thinking about, okay, what are the implications of this if you try to extrapolate GoPuff and its position here in the US market? And I think the story gets really interesting there because this is a rub of the ultra fast delivery model. When you think about it, at the end of the day, you're competing against minimally going to the store or click and collect. So you're going to have to meet those prices in the long run for this idea to be successful. Which again shows you there's probably likely a cap on speed. when you talk about the implications in the US market. And so honestly, when I look at what Walmart Plus is doing with its latest extensions with overnight and early morning delivery, it feels like, if I get right down to it and I'm very candid, it feels like GoPuff is already lost. Like they've lost the battle before it's even really gotten going. And so the model overall, however, is potentially sustainable, but you need regular subscription revenue, or you need the full omni-channel play like Walmart has to meter out the impacts so that you can look at it more from a long-term value of the customer standpoint and the overall omni-channel relationship you have with your customers. So that's what I'm taking away from this story. It seems, I agree with Jeremy, it seems like a desperate marketing move, but it does make me question the long-term viability of GoPuff, particularly here in the United States, when you look at all the factors at play.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, they're in a high density area in the UK right now. Like this doesn't get better when you get to the US either. So somebody will explain to me, I'm sure, in the comments why
Some VC will explain why we're wrong. Yeah,
yes,
some VC will explain
exactly.
why we're wrong.